And welcome back to my channel Tech. In today's I'll try to do the CPU throttling test in both phones Realme X7 Pro versus the Realme X2 Pro device after updating to the Realme UI 2.0 update. So recently friends, I did receive the Realme UI 2.0 update in both devices, and a lot of viewers they did ask me to make this kind of video explaining about the CPU throttling as well. As you can see here, I'm running the latest Realme UI 2.0. So let's see friends, which phone will be having the better CPU throttling. And right now I do have the same kind of battery percentage, similar kind of battery percentage between both phones, 78% versus 76% in this phone. So let's see friends, which phone will be having the better CPU throttling in terms of handling the performance. So these are the settings which I'm trying to use in both phones. As you can see, let me try to select the 10 minutes of testing. So I'll try to do only the 10 minutes of testing meanwhile, so not much. So these are the options which I'm trying to select right now, as you can clearly see friends. So I did save the settings, and while doing this kind of testing, so let me try to disable the Wi-Fi network. So complete Wi-Fi is turned off, and let me try to go to the settings as well. So here's the settings, and let me try to show you what kind of refresh rate I'm trying to use. I'm trying to use the 90 Hz here and here 120 Hz as well during this time of testing. That is another thing you can see here. As you can see, 90 Hz and 120 Hz, both phones they are having the same kind of higher refresh rate. Now let me try to go back to the application CPU throttling. So it is a CPU throttling application, and let me check the temperatures, 35 degrees and 34 degrees. As you can clearly see friends, 35 on the Realme X7 Pro and 34 on the Realme X2 Pro. At brightness, I'll try to set to the same kind of brightness, to maybe 80% of the brightness, not much, just 80% of the brightness. As you can see friends, 80% brightness I'm trying to set during this time of testing. So let me try to remove the case as well, in case if it makes any kind of difference in terms of the test. So I'm trying to make it kind of same as possible. So here is a start button. Let me try to start at same time, and both phones are started at same time right now. And let's see friends, which phone will be able to keep the maximum performance even after 10 minutes of continuously using this CPU throttling test. So this is a very good test application which is actually used to test the CPU performance. So right now you can see the Realme X7 Pro, it's kind of decreasing and increasing, but in the Realme X2 Pro, as you can see, it's kind of okay, but again it decreased. Again it's trying to increase. So this after the Realme UI 2.0 update, I'm trying to do this kind of CPU throttling test. So there is a video about. So a lot of people they did ask me how is the throttling handling in this both phones after the Realme UI 2.0 update. So that of mixing in one video only, so which will be helpful for a lot of users. So the Realme X2 Pro has got the Snapdragon 855 chipset, and whereas the Realme X7 Pro has got the Dimensity 1000 Plus chipset. So this will be the really good comparison between both processors, Snapdragon 855 Plus versus Dimensity 1000 Plus. So again I'll be back after 10 minutes of running this CPU throttling test, and then we can know which phone has decreased how much percentage of the performance. As you can clearly see friends, after 10 minutes of the CPU throttling test which has been done in both phones, you can see the performance decrease in the Realme X2 Pro, which decreased to I think as you can see to 70% of its maximum capacity, as you can see clearly friends. So whereas the Realme X7 Pro, which stays around 73% of its maximum capacity percentage during this time. So you can see the clear graph between both phones after the Realme UI 2.0 update. So this is a quick comparison between both phones. And for more information, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned friends for more details about the Realme UI 2.0 update and other features and tips and tricks as well. And thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to check the links in description for more details. See you in the next video friends. Until then, bye. And one more thing, I forgot to check the temperatures, 38 degrees, 40 degrees. The Realme X7 Pro heated a little bit more, 40 degrees and 38 degrees in this phone. So this is a quick comparison friends in terms of the graph. So overall I think you will be having the quick idea as well how it's going on, the pattern is in this kind of application. So thank you friends for watching this video, and see you in the next video friends. Until then, bye.